Before starting with our training example, there is some basic knowledge which you need to have before going any further with this course. Now, there are some basics that you need to know about the platform. As we are working with Revit, it is important to understand which type of object, and therefore of information, are available. Indeed, a structural object in Revit contains two levels of modeling. A physical model, which represents the volume of the object and which is used for architectural and formwork planning. And an analytical model, which is a wireframe and symbolic representation of the object and which is used for the calculation. This is the part on which we will focus today. However, it is important to know that both objects are connected to each other. If I delete the architectural object, it will automatically delete the analytical one. But they can be managed separately. I can set the geometrical properties of the analytical model without changing the physical object. In Revit, there are two main types of modeling objects: architecture and structure. However, only structure objects can have an analytical model. This includes various types of objects such as beams, columns, walls, slabs, and foundations. Nevertheless, having an object of type structure does not automatically include the analytical function. In the object's property, there is an option to enable the analytical model. Don't forget to check this option or to deactivate it if you don't want to take a certain object into account. As mentioned, there are two geometries for the same object: the physical and the analytical. Both geometries are initially connected, but it is possible to specify an explicit or relative position, so-called alignment, for the analytical model, and therefore disconnect the geometries between physical and analytical. It is also important to know that Revit can include information about the construction stages. In the Revit menu Manage, the command Phases enables the definition of construction stages and their descriptions. These are simple stages without any information of time, simply a succession of events in the project. Each Revit object can then have a creation and demolition properties, which sets the evolution of the structure along the timeline. Analytical object will also have phasing properties, identical to that of their physical object. This will be important for stage analysis of the structure. Obviously, this is only a short summary on how to work with Revit's analytical model. If you need more information, check out our guide for the 10 steps that will allow you to set the analytical model of your project. You can also get in touch with our subsidiary, Bimotion, which offers training and consulting on all the Revit topics related to structure in the DACH region. You can also contact one of our partners around the world who specialize in Revit. Get on our website on the contact page to find which partner is available in your region. When you install Sophistic Analysis and Design, a new toolbar will appear in Revit under the Sophistic Analysis tab. It contains several sets of tools, each for a specific part of your project. The Analysis bar gives you access to all the project settings, as well as the calculation and verification tools. The Mapping menu allows you to set the correspondence between Revit project definitions and the one used in Sophistic. With the System toolbar, you can navigate between different models of your project and access their reports or associated files. All the concrete member design will take place in the adequately called design commands, while results will allow to visualize analysis and design values graphically within Revit or in consolidated documents. Sophistic plugin includes various modeling tools which can be found in the Utility menu. Even though results can be directly accessed in Revit, there are also commands to allow for sharing and extracting results in the menu interfaces. Finally, the Manage toolset includes help and access to various directories and interfaces.